What's going on, folks? Kyle here from Variety and Errors. I just wanted to dedicate this bill search to none other than Dustin Morgan of CoinOp. Sadly, we lost a really good guy yesterday, as Dustin has passed away. I've known Dustin over 10 years. I remember sitting in my living room in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and writing the first script to CoinOp, him helping me write the first video script and setup for this channel, and talking about our dreams. And more importantly, I was there with the dude. He was there with me when I found my first block repeater banknote years ago, and was just hooked to this hobby that now I've been so fortunate to share with not only him but all of you out there. So I just want to say that my heart's really heavy today, but I want to have a lot to I want to have a lot of fun in Dustin's memory. So let's do like we always do, have a ton of fun in this bill search, find us some good stuff, rock out with Dustin in mind, and hopefully he's here with us as we get a little bit of luck and look through some stuff. But I love you, man. I'm going to miss you so much, and all the great memories we made. You were a great dude, and I'm sure a lot of other people out there that watch my channel and enjoy this hobby are going to miss you also, man. So rest in peace, brother. Love you, man. Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome to another video here on Variety and Errors. Let's get into it as we go through this kind of buildup of pocket money over the last week or two. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is dedicated to Dustin. You were the first one to ever show me things about fancy serial numbers and bills, and that's a memory I'll never forget. So you'll be very missed, my friend. Rest in peace. So let's jump right into it. Series 1995 $10 banknote. So this is really cool because it's pre the redesign they did in the early 2000s which included $10 banknotes. So you can kind of see what history had to offer for anti-counterfeiting measures previous to the introduction of color-changing ink, different types of ink that were used previously, as well as a bunch of different stuff that's embedded into the bill. I think we got a 10 in here, so we'll compare it when we get to it. Anyway, no fancy serial number on this bad boy. Other than that, really good condition for a 1995 note. You will see that there's no real shifts in the print. There's no issues with the ink, nothing of that nature. So let's flip it on over, look at the reverse of the note. Really cool depiction of the U.S. Treasury. The difference after the redesign is they have it facing you as opposed to being a corner shot of the building. U.S. Treasury building's really cool to visit, though. The history there is just wild. You're walking streets that were built, hundreds of years ago. So, probably the people over in Europe that watch my videos are laughing like, oh, only a couple hundred years. But, in the founding of our country and early buildings of our country, it's a really cool building to go and visit. It's a really nice tour. So do that if you're ever in that area. Oh, I was knocking the camera over now. There we go. All right, let's go through a 2003 Series $1 note. Really beat up, definitely been wet. Nice and damaged, no fancy serial number. Nothing really popping out at me. 2013 note, also pretty beat up. A little bit of shift in the seal here, but other than that, I don't see anything crazy. 2017A, so it is a newer series note comparatively to the ones we've seen so far. Nothing in the serial number, close to a broken ladder serial number, but nothing to call home about. And a little stray ink on the back there from a wet ink transfer. 2013 series note, really beat up, missing quite a bit of the depiction of Washington there, so it's seeing the end of its life. Nothing in the serial number to call it a fancy serial number, and a little bit of a shift in the seal. And nothing on the back. $10 banknote. Series numbers down here, 2017A, similar to the $1 bill we passed earlier. Not in bad condition overall, but nothing really jumping out as super collectible. But let's take a moment to compare it to that other $10 note. As you can see, there's quite a bit of differences from 95 to the 2017 A series. The introduction of multiple different uses of color-changing ink for an anti-counterfeiting measure, changes in the depictions, as well as the embedding of the little 5s and stuff, and the 5 down, or where is there, not 5, 10, that's within the note. So there's a lot of different things that they changed to kind of combat counterfeiting U.S. Federal Reserve notes. Other than that, back of the note, like I said, they changed the depiction of the U.S. Treasury to be from a forward-facing photo to instead of a corner-facing one. And then aside from that, everything else is really the same on the notes other than just the color of the actual note and a slight change in the material that makes up the note, a mixture of linen and cotton. Let's move on, though, so there's no more about that stuff. 2017 series, $1 banknote. A little bit rippled up. Got ourselves a pin mark, so it's pretty beat up. Nothing in the serial number. Nothing jumping out on the back. Hey, got ourselves a nice little star replacement note. A little bit of a shift in the seal, but well within the confines of being acceptable for the print. No error there. Nice replacement note, and this one's probably in the best condition of all the notes we've come across so far. Looks like a little bit of a stain here, though. Yeah, I don't know what that is exactly. Coffee. We'll just call it coffee. So, it's a replacement note. Something happened to the original one. They replaced it by this note, and then annotated that with the star that's next to the serial number. A little bit of a wet ink transfer on the back there, but I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to set it aside. I also set aside that older $10 note from the very beginning there, which I placed atop it. I came across that a little while ago, maybe a week and a half ago. So, yeah, it's technically not mine, but I wanted to use it as really a comparison note. Another star note, so double star notes in this one. A little bit of a wet ink transfer as well, as you can see, kind of dotting up through this bill. So a little bit of error print going on. Same dealio, replacement note. That's why the star's there. Got ourselves some holes in it, though, kind of beat up. But overall pretty cool, and I love me some star notes, albeit those don't have don't have much craziness to the serial numbers, but still a star note and cool. And kind of a date note, June 16, 1158. Just for fun, I'll look up in history what happened on that day, albeit it would have nothing to do with necessarily American history, obviously. But I will look that up and kind of see if anything important happened on the day. Kind of just share it. I love the history behind notes, and then I also just love history in general, so I'll put that in the description box of this video. Set that aside. Another $5 note, really wrinkly and beat up. Nothing in the serial number. Nothing on the back. $20 note. Series 2017. Little bit of a bleed through of the print, but nothing crazy. Nothing in the serial number. Good repetition of 4s and 6s. A little bit of damage up here. Nothing on the back. Another star note. Things are just getting ridiculous. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 star notes in one video, so this is just crazy. But then again, as you can see, this is a good build-up. I haven't made a video in a few weeks, so it's literally like all the bills that I've had in my pocket and wallet throughout work days and just thrown on my desk. So it's, you know, hey, maybe it's just a better start doing that, you know, saving them up, coming across all the goodies at one time. But dude, awesome. 3 star notes in one search so far. Really, really cool. Same deal, nothing in the serial number, and this one's a bit more beat up. But I'm psyched about that. What a perfect search for this video. The luck from Dustin is with us, so we were able to get a couple really good notes. I didn't see anything on the back there of that one. Really beat up 5. Nothing crazy in the serial number there. Let's check out the back. Nothing there. And $10 note, really beat up comparatively to the other one we came across, and then that old 95 note, series 2013. So that 95 note's in much better condition. Nothing on the back. Got a few notes to go through. Looks like mostly 1s. Close to another date note. little bit of shift in the seal, but really beat up, so it's hard to tell if any other errors are with that note. Free piece of lint on that last one. And a little bit of wetting transfer around that seal. Nothing crazy there. Nothing coming out there. Series 2009 note. I think that's the only 2009 we've come across. Federal Reserve Bank seal, Atlanta. Printed pretty straight. Good repetition in 9s, but nothing to call a fancy serial number. Nothing on the back. Folded up $1 note. 2017A, nothing in the serial number. Nothing really jumping out on the back. I like to look around the depictions of the seals as well. Last but not least, these two, we'll just do them at the same time. Why not? Kind of a double year note, if you want to call it that, 1704 and 1818, but not really a date note. Then our top note up here, almost a date note, but way in the future in 6490. Really clean looking note, but nothing jumping out as collectible. And nothing there. So what are we holding on to? Just a quick glance at it again. The older 1995 Series $10 note. I just like older notes, and these are getting obviously older and older. So I'm going to hold on to it. Got ourselves just a good grab of Starnotes. 3 Starnotes in one search. I'm really, really, really excited about that. And just a funky date note that I'll put, I'll look it up, put it in the description if anything cool happened that day. But you can't beat multiple replacement notes. Dustin's luck was with us. Rest in peace, brother, man. You got me into the hobby. I'm going to really miss you, bro. See you guys in the next video.